All right, welcome
back.
I probably blew out the audio right there. But
Oh,
that's
good,
okay.
good. We
Look at that.
want to blow out their ears so that they are
Yeah.
then deaf and cannot hear the nonsense we start to spew out.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Exactly.
That's so they don't
Yep.
realize we're really dumb.
Well, welcome back to Become a Goat.
Hello,
we are here
goatlings.
to teach you once again how to be a goat.
Yes,
And right now you are just goatlings. We'll lead you the way, though.
yes. Follow us. The force is in balance. Trust
Around us, we bring balance to the force.
Yes.
Well, dude,
So does that mean we're the dark side or we're the light side of the force?
I'm whatever side you want me to be.
All right. Try not to get too sexy on me now, Harry.
We're in
Calm
a
it
closed
down.
room here.
Calm
Chill
it
yourself,
down.
man. We're being recorded.
Go ahead.
Nah, dude. So this week, Trev,
Hmm.
I sent you an article on the greatest country to ever be created on Earth,
Mhm.
Sealand.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm a fan of Sealand. Yeah.
Dude, I love how violent they are. From reading that article.
I
Okay,
know.
so it's just like an intro for people. So if you don't know, there is a country.
Well, okay. I wouldn't. Maybe it's like saying. It's like calling myself I'm president. Like saying something
the
like
president.
that. It's yeah.
I mean, it's like
There's a lot of gray area.
Yeah, it's like semi-recognized.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. I try. It's like I feel like the rest of the world semi-recognizes them. The UK could give a shit. They're, the UK's like. I mean, they even like part of the article is that they even extended their international waters border to encompass Sealand. So I guess just so we give them, we're talking about it. We need to give some little background. So Sealand is a old World War II.
Yeah.
Like
It's a British.
it used to be where like an anti-air turret or something would be stationed.
Yeah.
Off the British coast. Yeah, off the UK.
Well, they built a bunch of these during World War II, from my understanding.
Yeah.
And their jurisdiction ended past it stopped after 3 nautical miles from their coast.
Yeah.
But they said, screw that. It's wartime. We're putting one out 7 miles into the ocean. And I think they put a couple out there. But anyways, at the end of World War II, they're vacant, they leave them. They left them to rot in the sea as, human beings do. Just
they literally
leave trash everywhere.
Sealand literally looks like those columns that hold up a freeway.
Yeah,
that's what it
it's
looks
basically like a free.
It just
like
looks
just a little section of an on ramp.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's basically what it is just a big hunk of concrete that just looks like a section of a freeway or an on ramp that is out in the middle of the ocean that has now been claimed by a family that named it Sealand and has apparently made it into a country.
Yeah, Mr. Roy Bates.
Yeah,
dude. Well, okay, so the thing is Roy Bates. He was a major in the British Army, which is funny. So I would assume he knew they were out there,
right?
But after. I don't know his whole backstory, but I'm assuming after World War II, he just kind of was like, I'm done doing this whole thing. And he got really into pirate radio.
Oh, yeah.
He got really into pirate radio. He goes out. He actually went to one that was within the 3-mile range.
Yeah.
And he took that one over, and the British, and he declared that a country, and the British government's like, no. And so he left that one, and then he found out there were more further out. So he goes further out, and he goes, this is a country now. And the British government's like, no. And he's like, but wait, you don't have any jurisdiction over me. And they're like, oh shit, he knows.
Dang, they got us.
But what's so funny is that they compiled like a case against him. So if he ever went back onto like the English shore, they would have got him for like, I don't know, whatever.
Invasion.
Yeah, he's invading. He's
invading the UK
with a shotgun.
Exactly.
And it's just him and his prince son. But yeah, so anyways, he did it all because of pirate radio and freedom.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yep, the pirate radio. So that's why he was doing it. But yeah,
dude, the more I learn about him, the more I like the guy.
Dude, well,
it's crazy.
It's insane because it's been. I think the original dude is not alive, right? The guy who founded the country.
No.
Yeah.
His son is old.
I think. Yeah.
Sorry, I was away from the mic. His son's really old.
Yeah, I think
the new king.
The new king, the new sovereign lord of Sealand.
The sovereign lord.
It has
with God.
Population of 20-ish people. It said
ish, yeah,
20-ish people. But what I think is the funniest thing is that apparently, at a time, there's like 4 people in Sealand.
Yeah,
and the rest they just spend their time majority of their time. There we go. In the UK, they're just in England.
Yeah, don't they have like a soccer team?
They do apparently.
Yeah,
they have like a soccer
I didn't look
team.
into the logistics of that, but like, dude, I just imagine a bunch of shirtless guys on top of the little helicopter pad just playing some soccer,
in the
middle of whatever the sea is. What is it?
I believe they're in between the UK and the rest of Europe,
Sea.
right?
It's the Northern Sea.
Yeah. Because it was supposed to, stop Germany coming in, so. Yeah, no, it's just hilarious. Like, yeah, that is true. Soccer team. They have 20 residents, but they have a soccer team.
They got a goddamn soccer team.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, but what blew my mind was in 1978, there's a German businessman who propositioned, he goes, hey, man, I got like a deal for you. Because Sealand has always had financial troubles, as you can imagine, as a startup
I don't
country.
think they import or export anything.
They export a good time.
We'll export you a good time.
They import whoever they can get because they need people. But like, okay, so there's this German businessman, right? And he propositions like, hey, man, we have a business deal for you. So this helicopter flies in, and they kidnap the prince. They bind him, and they try to take over Sealand.
Yeah, there's the invasion by a German scientist or businessman.
Yeah, and so like these German and Dutch dudes are there, and they have the prince all bound while King Roy is off like brokering peace among nations or something, like, dude. So then in 1978. We see the formation of the Sealand Special Forces to take over.
Just 5 dudes.
Yeah, it's like 5 dudes who happen to have a gun. That's probably the Sealand Special Forces. But there's a plaque up there, and it says something about, Roy Bates ending the military coup. Via one shotgun blast.
One
like
shotgun
something like
blast.
that.
Okay, well, that reminds me when I was reading about it. It was not only did they have that like invader, but didn't they actually have somebody who tried to, like, within just Sealand, they had somebody that tried to stage a coup and
I think that was probably
wrest control.
Yeah, I so before, because the British hate, dude. Roy Bates he's just balling out all the time. Because the British hated him, right?
Yeah.
They were like, dude, just knock it off. So they tried to take it by force, but they also tried that too. So that's probably what you're referencing is like.
Okay, so it's kind of
like like a British government plan. Yeah, dude. But Roy Bates is out there. He's firing warning shots from Sealand across the bow of like British ships, just being like. Like, get away from here,
Oh
like,
yeah,
what
no, there was
this dude's nuts.
There was an article that
it
wasn't even
so
just.
Much.
It was just like it was just people in general. It wasn't like government officials, but like if you get close, they'll just fire. That's why I said they're so violent. They'll just shoot at you. And it's just like what if I'm on my way to come join Sealand? What if that?
I know you're like hello.
Hello, I need a country to stay at.
Yeah, I'm wanted for a lot of bad things in my. I mean, I can contribute.
I swear.
I make good brownies.
We could start a farm.
We can. Yeah, on a metal.
We just have to import the dirt,
and the water.
And
well, it probably rains a lot out there.
It probably rains
enough.
And you can use seawater. You just gotta boil it first.
It's a lot of work. Well, anyways, though. What is so funny about the coup, the military coup in 78, is that they held everyone, they captured everyone, and they kept them. So the German government and I can't remember, was it the, anyways, another government had to get involved, and they kept the guy who had the Sealand citizenship. They kept him as someone who was for treasony. That was the only time the gel in Sealand has ever been used. So Germany actually had to send a guy from Germany to negotiate release for this dude who tried to take it. It feels like
tried to take over.
It feels like when you're a kid, and it's like toy soldiers, dude. You know, like it feels like just kids playing outside on the playground.
Right.
That's what Sealand feels like, except they're like pissing on actual countries' toes, and they're just like, "What are you? Oh my god,
what are you doing?"
You know,
dude, that's hilarious. Okay, so I know you were gonna show me something, but I do know about one thing that excited me, and I don't know if this is what you were gonna show me, so I hope it doesn't ruin it. But I do know that Sealand sells their main thing of money making for that country is they sell titles. Lordship titles. You could become a lord of Sealand.
I can't believe you didn't look up the website. Yeah, that was the first thing I did after reading that article. I go, oh my god, they have a website. Okay, here, I'll show it to you right now.
Okay, I hope that wasn't what you were going to show me, the Lord's thing.
Don't worry, there's more.
There's more. Okay,
okay, because in 2000, they had employees during the .com boom or whatever.
The .com boom.
Yeah, they had people running servers or something for them out in Sealand. That's how they made money. Then that went away.
Yum.
Now they just sell stuff. That's all they do. Is they're basically like a gift shop. They're a nation of gift shop.
They're a nation of gift shop.
They're a gift shop nation. So, okay, man. First off, look at this. It looks like a fan page for SpongeBob. Just the way the Principality of Sealand.
Principality Sealand in funny little
Also,
writing.
Look at the
Sealandgov.org for everybody who wants to visit this website.
It's .org though.
Yeah.
It's not .gov.
It's sealandgov.org.
See, and then they have a little story, you know. You can
History
watch a
of
little
Sealand.
video, but
Do they keep all their violence out of it?
This just looks like I'm about ready to watch an episode of SpongeBob. The story of Sealand. The story of Sealand.
The story of Sealand. Watches Mr. Krabs goes and finds a piece of concrete.
Here we find Patchy the pirate. All right, kids. What's his little bird's name?
I don't even remember. Probably Perry or something. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, dude. And they're cheap. These titles are cheap. They're pretty cheap. We can become a lord for 25
Become
euros.
a lord or lady for 25 euros.
A dame or a sir.
We can be knighted.
We can be knighted. We could that's a little bit more expensive. But we could also become a duke of Sealand for 500 euros.
My gosh.
But look at this. Look, they got T-shirts. They got a book. This is, describing all that happened out
holding the fort.
Yes, holding the fort.
So that book's about the attempted coup.
Yeah, the attempted coup was.
Okay.
Yeah, they got flags, dude. I think we should become a lord of Sealand, and I would love to get a little tiny desk flag. Or a big flag we throw in the background of our shit.
No, dude, I'm so down for this.
They got a coloring page, a personalized coat of arms.
No, okay, I'm gonna be honest though.
I would love a T-shirt.
I'm most interested in I'm most interested in that freaking being knighted. I want to be. I want to be knighted. Yeah.
Wow.
I want to be Sir Harrison Stringham.
It comes with a fancier thing. This is just like a little piece of paper, huh? This comes with a little book, like a little graduating book.
Yeah, a little graduation book.
It'd be cool if they send you a sword. That'd be much cooler. Wait, why is this one
way cool?
This one's not signed though, Harry.
Dang.
Yep. Sorry, man. It's not official. Look at the picture they have of this guy. Oh, look at the king. Oh, very kingly.
Oh, look, digital. Eco. It's eco-friendly. You could be knighted in an eco-friendly way.
Wait, dude. Wait. They send it out for an extra 30 euros. Is their shipping cost? I guess. Oh man,
It's almost as much
wow.
ship your knighthood as it is to pay to become a knight.
Oh my god, I know. Let me see how much. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's almost as much to ship it as
Lord.
you are. I want to be Lord.
I just love that that picture. It's so funny.
I think we got to consider this for sure.
Oh, I want to.
I think
I'm going to.
Yeah. I mean, why not? What's there to lose?
Nothing.
Except for money.
There's anything to gain. We have all to gain right now, Harry. I love this so. See, I really love their little tiny like flag right here.
I know.
I'll glue that onto my Honda. I'll get 2 of them and I'll glue it onto my Honda. Like,
so you're flying.
Yeah.
Or you're just like those old classic movies.
Yeah.
Where it's like a country.
I'm like a dictator.
That's a fake country. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like a dictator.
They got the flags coming off.
I'll tint my windows. I need to get like a 1980s Mercedes.
Right?
And just drive around with the Principality of Sealand.
Sealand.
The desk flags on my car.
Dude.
Right.
Okay.
This is awesome.
For sure, we got to become lords.
What the hell is the shipping on this, though? It doesn't even tell you.
It doesn't even tell you on the desk flag.
Oh, maybe they're out of... Well, let's just start adding stuff and see what we get. Let's see what our price will be here.
Let's see what it's going to be.
All right. I'm nervous. I'm nervous to see how many euros they're going to charge us. Well, we've got to get some
euros
t-shirts.
Are worth more than US dollars, too, so...
one medium. Come on. It's actually not that much more. Maybe like a few bucks more. It's like 1 point.
I'm trying to remember from when I was there, but obviously that was years ago. Things changed.
Yeah.
But
I looked it up the other day because I bought something over Christmas that came from Europe and I paid in euros. And it was a little bit more expensive than I thought, but I did the conversion, and it's actually not as much as you would think.
Well, yeah, it's less than pounds. Pounds is even more.
Oh, here we'll get one.
Okay, and then let's add our lordships here.
Yeah,
dude.
Are you gonna be? I'm just gonna be a lord due
lord,
to financial burden.
Same.
Of our king, due to taxes. Lord. Oh my God, Lord! You're gonna put our name.
Well, Lord, of course you gotta put your name.
Lord Tame.
You're gonna put a fake name.
Tame Dog Prince.
Date of issue. 34.
No, I'm with you. No, hold on. Because I need to become a sir. So then you'd be Sir.
Well, that's
Tame
what I'm
Dog
saying.
Prince.
Yeah, we got to be knights.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we do that this moment, but we got to think about it.
No, we got to see. Sir Tame Dog. Sir Tame Dog. We got to
at least classic. You can't just do it digital.
Oh my God. It's almost 120 euros. All right, what's your name, man? What are you doing? Sir Harry? You can't be Sir Harry now. You got to come up with something better.
But that's just my name.
All right, Sir Harry. Sir Sad Harry.
Sir Sad Harry.
Date of issue. Oh my God. All right.
Wonder how long it takes you to get these.
I don't even want to know. I really doubt FedEx has a store out there. Or, UPS probably takes a long time.
Just the freaking font that they use.
Dude, it's oh my God. It would be like $300.
Yeah.
To get a cool T-shirt.
If we became knights.
Yeah, we'd have to do. I think it's so weird. Is like paper that expensive to get out there? It must be.
Everything probably is.
Because nothing. Well, their T-shirt. They didn't charge us anything on shipping, except for our like.
Well, you didn't even add the desk flags, did you?
No. Yeah, they're all.
Okay.
They didn't add anything. It's just these. They add. Oh, do you want an eco or do you want it like?
Do you want a real piece of paper? Do you want
to?
Do you want to care about the earth or do you not want to care about the earth?
Do you want me to send this to you? Oh, that's gonna. Ooh. Do you know how hard it is to get at what? Do you know how hard it is to get a Rima paper out here? Let alone a piece. Like, come on. Dude, just
I gotta stamp this thing. How expensive wax is.
I know. Wax is very expensive in the middle of the ocean.
I mean, to be fair, they are probably not sending these from Sealand. These are probably just coming from the UK.
Yeah, and they're charging us through the piper. What the hell is this? Sealand
Constitution.
Oh, these guys also have a national anthem.
We can get a constitution.
They have a national anthem.
Did you learn it?
No words. At least the ones I found, it's just music.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I wish there was words. Maybe you're just supposed to recite the entirety of the Sealand Constitution before the song ends. If you don't, you get shot or something like that. They throw you off.
Yeah, like, all right. Guess you don't belong to our country.
All right, traitor. Anyways, there you go. There's Sealand is the more like, okay, look. He's just a guy wanting to do what he wants, you know?
Right. Yep.
And the more first off, anytime I would read something about it, I would just laugh because it's just this dude trying to make his own country on this tiny little, like this insignificant military base in the middle of the Northern Sea.
It's so small.
And like, if you think about it, one, that's exactly what Europe was just dudes trying to make their own countries.
Yeah.
For a lot of human history is just guys like this, just wanting to run a pirate radio station, you know, and build a castle. That's it.
I know.
So,
well, dude, I think we definitely need to consider being at least a lord of Sealand.
Yeah, I think so.
And if anybody else is interested, it just head over to sealandgov.org.
Sealandgov.org.
SEALAND.
And if it looks like you're about ready to watch SpongeBob on the internet, you're in the right spot.
You're in the right
Don't
spot.
worry. Don't click off. You're there. You've arrived.
You've arrived at your destination.
Welcome, friend. welcome,
friend.
I mean, should I say, Lord?
Welcome to Sealand,
Sir.
my lord.
Welcome to Sealand.
See, and then we need to become a lord, and then we need to head over there and expect to be treated like royalty.
I know.
Like we show up and we're like, "Excuse me, I am Lord Harry."
Dude, I'm gonna be wearing like just all these fancy medieval clothes. Just hello,
I have arrived.
I'm gonna be throwing like little pouches of coins at people. Just, that should be fine.
That should be enough to cover the cost of my valet.
I know,
just the boat.
The guy's like, "What in the hell? Man, Sealand sucks." The people it attracts is real.
Dude,
yeah.
Oh my gosh, it just makes me. It's just how easy is it to create a country? Then, just makes me wonder that.
Well, it's not that easy. Because even they're still questionable.
They're struggling for sure to prove themselves as a real country. Because like I was saying,
they're still
I did
fending people off.
I did read that the UK recently decided to expand their international waters border, and I think Sealand falls within it again.
It does.
And so, I think there's some disputes there with that.
Yeah. So in their little video they have, that's what they said. During the pandemic, at least one member of Sealand always was at Sealand for fear of the British government taking over. so yeah, they're under constant anxiety that the British government is going to invade their humble, peaceful country.
Their humble, peaceful country that surely does not shoot at passerby.
Yes, that don't shoot at passerby, and that the British tax dollar didn't build. So
not whatsoever.
Nope.
Do they have their own currency?
They do. They have their own currency. They have their own currency. I don't think they have a lot. They gave it to like people who had been with them forever.
Yeah.
That's what it said on their website. Something like that. Really hard to get, I'm assuming. Anywhere else. It's kind of like those infomercials where they're like, "Hey, we're reminting the gold and silver dollar thing and limited 5 per caller." Right. It's kind of like that. It seems like that. Yeah.
So they really don't use it anymore. It's not a currency that's in.
Well, I imagine they're not really like, yeah. Dude, did you see how expensive it was to print anything on paper there?
Well, and especially because you have to pay them in euros. So That's actually.
No, they should have the. You have to pay them in Sealand dollars.
Wait. Go back. Was it euros or was it pounds?
Oh, I think it's euros.
I didn't actually look at the.
I'm not.
I didn't look close enough at the sign.
Oh, maybe it's pounds. The British pound. Is that pound?
That is pound.
Oh, a pound. How much is a pound?
That is a pound.
Let's see. Oh, the dollar's stronger than the pound. Interesting.
Oh.
Okay. All right, we're fine. Yeah, we can do that.
Are you looking at pound sterling, though? I've never heard it called pound sterling.
Well, okay. Let's see. Is there a difference?
British pound? I don't know. Put that.
Yeah, it's pound. It's just called pound sterling.
Ah, so the pound is worth less than the U.S. dollar, right?
You know why? You know why?
Why?
Because they left the European Union. That's why.
Oh.
Yeah, because overall the European Union was good for everyone. However, small places would be, like industrial places in Europe were taking a hit, and they hated seeing everyone else. You know, it was a lot of like eventually enough power, or they had enough support to represent those who had been kind of getting screwed over from the whole thing, but they weren't really getting screwed over because it was better for everyone, including them, but they couldn't really see it as much as everyone else. But now that they're out, they have, prices for everything have gone up, and the pound, and it's starting to tank.
Well, here,
because they were doing great.
Type in 275 pound. Let's see how much we'd actually be paying then.
What the
Okay, that doesn't make sense.
What the hell is wrong? Oh no, actually, I did it backwards. I'm an idiot. It's more. 1 pound is. That should be a smaller.
Oh
number.
yes, it is smaller. Yeah. I was looking at it wrong too.
I'm idiot.
Yeah. So if you,
whoops.
Don't listen to us. That's saying if you give a pound, like if you come to the U.S. and you give the U.S. a pound, you'll get $1.26 back. Yeah. Okay. No, we're still worth less.
Yeah. We're okay. Yeah. We're worthless.
We're worthless. Yeah.
Just wait till I become a knight. Then I won't be. I'll be.
Yeah.
Be worth more.
You won't make fun of us once we're knights.
Yeah. Once we're knights, nerd.
Nerd. Okay. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the sign for pound though, because I think euros is just it literally looks like an E.
Like a little E.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think
either way, it's more. Yeah, we have to pay more. So
either way, but that's so freaking interesting, man. Okay.
So funny.
If you were to go and make your own country, what would you make different?
Oh man, that's such a loaded question. I have no idea.
It is pretty loaded.
I don't even know where to start with that. Like, God, how much time do you have?
What would be your first law enacted then?
Law? Oh my God. God, Ari again. I don't know.
Okay, well,
it's so loaded.
Think of it this way.
I think I would
think of it this way. What is it that you don't like in the U.S., because that's where we live? Let's say you're just basing off the U.S. What is it that you don't like about how the U.S. does things that is why you would create a new country?
Okay, all right. I'm going to secede from the Union for the sole purpose of
so you're saying that you're going to take our state and just separate it from the U.S.? You're not going to go find your own country?
No. Myself. I'm seceding, so I will be my own country.
All right.
Wherever I go, my country follow. Dude, I think I'm going to go and secede from the Union because I just really hate late night infomercials. I'm not a big
stupid.
I hate that, and that's gonna be my first rule: is late night infomercials, and those who do
banned.
them shall be hung until dead, and they're banned from here on out. Yes.
No, dude.
What would you do?
I don't know. It is a pretty loaded question.
But I'd take my country up north.
You'd go up north?
Yeah, no one's up there.
That's a better question. Where would you put your country if you could?
I mean, I guess I'd have to go north because no one claims anything that's a frozen wasteland. So I'm going to where it's cold.
I'm going to where it's cold.
All the nice coastlines and beaches have already been claimed by.
It's true.
By everyone else. But
yeah, I don't know, because
maybe I'll find an abandoned oil rig out in the sea.
Out in the sea, just claim that, or those like we were talking about last time, those wind turbines. Just go find a wind turbine and claim it as your own, out in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, that seems pretty just not a practical place.
Right.
Just anywhere in the sea is really impractical, but especially in a wind turbine. Like you're in a wind turbine.
Yeah. I don't, as far as like location for me, it would be tough because like I'm not like big on, when I think of like the style of nature that I think is the most beautiful. I don't love like island tropicalness like everybody else seems to just be obsessed with.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Exactly.
What do you like? You don't like anything then.
No, I like like the mountainous pine tree vibes.
Okay, that's
you
fair.
know,
Yeah,
or just like
me too.
Just more like autumn like trees and things like that. I don't know. I'm not palm trees and white sand beaches. That's not me. But,
yeah, I palm trees and white sand beaches are nice every once in a while though.
Well, I'm not saying that I would.
And as
never
a leader
go.
of a country, as a sovereign nation,
As a sovereign nation up north, where the white sand beaches and palm trees.
No,
are
I'm traveling to those places to conduct business.
Business to garner peace among nations, right?
That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I because of that, I don't know where I would put my country.
So really, I think my whole goal as a country, my country will just be me, and I'll just market myself as a country, because my whole
I can
goal
identify
in
as
life,
whatever I want.
Yeah, and I'm a country, and my whole goal in life is to meet all the world leaders. I want to get to know them.
Every single one of them.
Well, maybe not even get to know them, but I just want to meet them and be like, yeah, you just invited some guy here. I have nothing. And
just I would I want you to sit down with them and just act as if you're just better than all of them.
I will.
You just sit down and you just go, why are you the way you are?
I'll be like my own country, and then I'll just be like, introduce myself as like the Duke of Sealand, and I'll just kind of mildly represent Sealand for the entire world.
For the entire world, but also your own country.
So much so that Sealand actually becomes a nuisance globally. That people are like, oh my god, we gotta get rid of Sealand.
We gotta get rid of Sealand. Yeah. One little bomb, just a tiny one, would be able to take out Sealand.
And then one strong gust of wind at this point. Have you seen the state of
one
those
slightly
pillars?
bigger wave?
Yeah. I know they're like, so in that video they're like the Prince of Sealand or whatever. He's like comparing himself to I don't know, one of the
god.
No, not a god.
I'm just kidding.
Well, I guess English royalty. So, and they compare some. So, in a roundabout way, yeah, to a god.
To a god.
But he's like, Sealand's gonna be here forever, and then they pan to the big concrete pillars, and they're like rusting, and the concrete's chipping off, and I'm like, you got about 20, 30 years, if you're lucky, man.
You gotta get 20, 30 years before the water claims it.
Yeah, dude, you're selling lordship to your country. There's no way you can get someone out there to fix that. You don't have enough money. Your country's bankrupt. And a joke, but I love it. I love every minute of it.
I love every minute of it, but we joke about it. No, but no. It's not staying up in the ocean too much longer, because that's what water do, man. Mm-hmm. Water be eroding things, and it's going to claim that concrete pretty soon.
Yeah, water and the salt doesn't help either.
Oh, yeah. It's even faster.
I know it makes it tastier. Tastier for the water. Salts it. Makes it all nice.
Nice and salty.
Well, okay, here's the thing, though, man. Like, if you really think about it, what we're doing, and what a lot of people around the world doing what we do with this podcast and stuff, we're basically like Roy Bates, except he went out and got a country to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're just jealous is what we are.
I'm jealous. Yeah.
We're just sitting here being jealous of somebody who took his podcast on a whole other level and kind of created a country with it.
Yeah, he took his on the road and found home.
Found home
In the 7 miles off the coast of England in the North Sea.
Place. Did you say 700 miles?
7 miles.
Oh, I think it's 700
Sorry,
miles.
this mustache sometimes, man.
I was gonna say 700 is gonna. You're probably into Europe at that point.
Well, it depends. I'm not going in a straight line, so.
Just up and down, up and down, up and down.
Yeah.
Until you hit 700 miles.
Yep.
Dude.
It is law.
Sealand, man.
That's a good question. I wonder
place.
if you started at the north of London or England, and then you went
the
back
very north of the island.
Of the island.
So Scotland.
Well, okay, no, we'll have to go from the border of Scotland and England.
Okay, so just from the border.
From the northern border of England, and you take a boat and you go back and forth. I wonder where you'll land at 700 miles. It'd be hilarious if you land within 3 miles of the English coast. And, whatever, but
right, dude. Well, okay, a little bit off topic, but speaking of the UK,
yeah,
I know I was telling you a little bit about our good homie Brendan Franklin.
Who?
A little bit.
Brendan Franklin.
Brendan Franklin.
Brendan Fraser or Ben Franklin? Which one?
Both.
Do you think that's where Brendan Fraser? Ben Franklin actually never died. He just he reinvented himself and changed into Brendan Fraser.
Okay, well, with what I'm about to say, we can't dirty Brandon Fraser. Now you're getting me mixed up.
It's Brendan.
Brendan Fraser.
Brandon.
I'm all over the place now.
Masher.
Brendan Masher.
Masher.
So,
Dasher.
Brendan Fraser. Let's not take his name. Okay, he's a wholesome, lovable man that we cannot.
He is.
We can't taint his name. So let's separate.
Okay.
Ben Franklin and Brendan Fraser.
Well, let's talk about Fraser for a second.
Okay.
I went back and watched George of the Jungle.
Classic.
I was actually last winter.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't realize how jacked Brendan Fraser was. He looked great. I'm like, what the? I don't remember
what
him being
is this?
that buff. It was,
dude, when you're playing as George of the Jungle, the mummy, you got to be pretty ripped.
Yeah, he lives a very active and adventurous lifestyle.
And now his newest movie was called The Whale.
And method acting.
Okay, so I haven't seen it,
awesome,
but I've heard it's amazing.
Really? The only time it came out right before the pandemic, right? Right before everything shut down, or right around that time. I remember seeing it.
I don't remember because he only just
ago.
recently won an award for it, I thought.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, maybe they were filming it. And stuff,
maybe.
I remember it was on the internet a lot because, he did get bigger, and I didn't recognize him at first. Actually.
Well, I still think he wore like a fat suit for some of it. He wasn't that big.
Oh, okay.
Because he's pretty big in the movie.
Yeah. He's like very big.
Yeah.
Which, no shame, but
right.
I'm not saying anything about that. It just surprised me.
Right.
Because I haven't seen him in years.
Because I seen when he won the award and everything, and yeah, he's not that big. He's bigger than he was what we knew him as with The Mummy and George of the Jungle.
Oh, okay. Okay, I just haven't seen anything about it, and I was curious, and I'm like, wow, did he really, okay. Well,
I just heard that the movie is really, really good, though. And
what's it about?
I think it's just about this dad who, he's the dad, and he's just really big, and he can't do much and such. And he just wants the best for his daughter or something, and it's just kind of I've heard it's just like a real emotional ride such of just him changing and not wanting his daughter to leave him.
I just like to see that.
Yeah, despite him just not being the best at it or something. Yeah, I just know one line, and now I can't remember what the line is. But
so you could say you don't remember one line.
Yeah. Basically. But I should go see it or watch it because I've heard it's really, really good.
Yeah.
But Ben Franklin.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Ben. Yeah.
Ben Franklin. As I was kind of telling you, there's this article from the Smithsonian.
Yeah.
So it's not some weird conspiracy theory.
No, okay.
It's a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
The UK was doing some construction on the street that Ben Franklin lived in, and they discovered in a windowless basement room underneath the garden bones of around 15 people, most of which were children.
So there's a reason why he came here, huh?
Oh, yeah. There's a reason Ben Franklin fled the UK.
That's crazy.
Claiming religious reasons. Oh, I need freedom of religion in the U.S. The U.S. will provide me with the freedoms I need.
He's like, all the sacrifices have finally paid off. There's a boat waiting for me to take me to new land where I can set up my own form of government. Where I am ruler. I mean, I pull the strings from behind.
Where I will be on the $100 bill.
Where I can make my cake and eat it too.
Exactly. And it was so funny because, as I was telling you, that article from the Smithsonian says, but they're the plausible and most plausible and most correct reason as to why these bones were in the basement was because William Hugh or whatever it was, can't remember what that name was, his protege was doing a anatomy class in there. In a windowless basement?
Yeah, in a windowless basement with about 15 bones worth of children. Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds about right.
That's plausible. Yeah. Ben Franklin didn't do anything.
I think what that really is it's a cover-up from the Gates family, from National Treasure.
From National Treasure.
The documentary, remember?
Oh, yeah, the documentary.
The documentary.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, because that would really sully his name being Benjamin Franklin Gates. I can't believe I missed that little nugget.
That little nugget of knowledge.
When I was watching it as a kid, that his full name is Benjamin Franklin Gates, and that his dad, his dad hates treasure hunting now, but would still name him Benjamin Franklin Gates. And that wouldn't encourage your kid.
His dad's name was Andrew Jackson Gates. So
was it?
No, I don't know.
Oh, I'm like, oh my! I wouldn't put it past the writers.
I know, right?
At this point, I gotta look it up, man.
No, but can you believe that? Like, I'm sorry, but Homie was a murderer. Obviously,
he was a murderer.
He was a murderer. He killed people, and he ran to the U.S. because that was how he could get away.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's what a lot of people did, I guess, back then.
Probably.
I would imagine so, if that's what you're going to do. But
so what you're saying is
crazy.
We're no different than Australia?
We're
just a country of prisoners and criminals?
Yeah. Basically.
But we're the ones who got away with it. Australia's the ones that were sent there because they didn't get away with it.
Yeah. We were the smart criminals.
The smart criminals.
I don't know if I'd say that now.
Right.
But
Did I ever tell you? Because, I'm Australian, and, not big Australian, like a quarter. And
a quarter?
Doing some family history stuff, that's what I found out. That my Australian side literally stems from a criminal for larceny. Did not say what he stole, though, and I really wanted to know. But, yeah, I've seen the document. Yeah, I've seen the document of that ancestor that was originally sent to Australia. He was sent there because of larceny. Yeah. So, I come from a family of thieves.
Yes. I guess so. That's nice. That's pretty cool.
Just like how I stole your time.
I know. You're stealing, and we're stealing other people's time. And you know what, man? That's why I lock everything up when you come over.
There's a reason you don't see my PlayStation, my jewelry, my jewels.
Yeah.
They're locked away.
I actually rent this place just so you don't actually know where I live. It's a big sham.
It's a big sham.
It's fake.
Everything in here
is fake.
made to look very believable that you live here, but it's not.
It's not.
No.
It's all an illusion. It's all an illusion. You're not even on Earth right now, man.
Oh my gosh.
You're in Australia. I'm just joking.
You're in Australia.
That would be like a fun little sci-fi movie. It's like you wake up and you realize your dream and the places that you were relating to Earth were all based on like spaceships, and like the continents were the spaceships, but Earth is just the galaxy.
Right.
So instead of like warring countries, it's warring
Write a book, Trevor.
Spaceships. Well, I don't know. What do you think? Should I write a book?
Start writing a book. Now we just blank out this entire part of the podcast so nobody steals your idea.
No, I need them to fund me. So if you want to fund me, go over to patreon.com/tobecome-a-goat. That's where you can find all our tiers and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Like all my physical tears of crying, many hours writing my book that
And
I'm
this
working
comedy
on,
for you.
and this comedy, which we totally wrote down beforehand, and you can tell like it needs improvement. But I can only do that through the great Benjamin Franklin and his monetary value. So please send me hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars, so I can write a book.
I believe your book is called James Cameron's Avatar 3 Fund, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, my book is James Cameron Avatar 3. James Cameron's. It's
Avatar
so
3.
For some reason, I can't say James Cameron's very well. Because
James Cameron's.
It's like a tongue twister. Say it 5 times.
James Cameron's. James Cameron's. James Cameron's. James Cameron's. James Cameron's. Easy.
James Cameron's. James Cameron. All right. Easy. I did it. You heard it.
You heard it. You heard me.
You heard it. Oh. No, man. Yeah. The Avatar 3 Fund. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
It's
but
purely a novel written by Trev here.
You know what? Like that actually could be like one of his. Watch the Avatar 3 will just be based on this now, because they are interplanetary beings. You know.
True.
So it's not far fetched that they have a spaceship called the United States, Canada. So you know, and they
if you go and you watch Avatar 3 and it's exactly what you just said, are you gonna go sue James Cameron?
Yeah, I'm gonna show him the timestamps. Yeah, I'm like, hey man,
it's right here.
4:30.
It's right here.
23. That's when we recorded that. That's when the idea came into it, like out of the ether into fruition, into life. James Cameron's. Yeah.
Still haven't seen The Way of Water.
Me neither, because they're dude. That's what bothers me so much is they don't put it out on Disney Plus. And I read an article where they're like, "Hey, it should be out maybe in like February."
It's May,
dude. It's goddamn May. Where is it? I don't even think it really. I'm starting to believe it's not even in existence anymore.
Nah, he just released it for a week.
Yeah,
and that was it.
Yeah, and he took
into
it back.
theaters,
and he's like, "All right."
He's vaulted it. It's no more.
It's vaulted.
It's a national treasure now at this point.
Yeah, that's what actually happened. Is Benjamin Franklin Gates stole the master copy of Avatar 2 and isn't giving it back until the Gates family name is clear. The Benjamin Franklin name is clear.
Benjamin Franklin name is cleared.
He didn't.
He will not rest.
He didn't murder those kids. It was an anatomy class that some other guy was doing.
We were just doing anatomy, man. He was my protege. He was teaching other people about bones of children.
Yeah, and I know it sounds bad, but it's not. It was for historical, scientific reasons.
It was windowless and in the basement because the light would taint the bones.
We don't want the bones to turn into dust because the bones were the bones of vampires. It was a vampiric line that we were studying, the ancient bones of Vadamahu. Vadamahu, yeah.
No, I thought you were about to say Vladimir.
Boo.
Boo.
Don't say it.
I know.
He's going to get you.
Just through the window, just a sniper shot.
It's not even there is not a sniper shot that ends up getting you. It's just like a shot glass full of vodka. just that's what kills you.
Just a shot glass to the face.
They just shoot little shots of vodka at you.
Vodka is everything.
Drinks it. that's why the Russians are having a hard time in Ukraine. They're drinking all their ammo. They're drinking all their vodka.
We're running out of ammo.
Sir,
we're running out of ammo. Just drunk.
You're slurring your words. Have you been drinking the ammo again?
Never.
Oh, God damn it, Vlad.
They're just all named Vlad.
They're all Vlad.
They're just all Vlad.
Putin's first rule, his first law he ever put into action was every man, woman, and child in Russia
Every man, woman, and child
is named Vlad.
We're all Vlad now.
Vlad.
We are Vlad.
Aren't you Vlad? We did this.
Just up there throwing puns.
Yeah, he's just like,
aren't you Vlad? We're Vlad now.
Look how Vlad we are. Look, I'm wearing a Vlad shirt. Hey, go get me some more ammo. Just get me some.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
He's just throwing puns left and right.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, I don't. Well,
what a world we live
in.
in.
I hope the Ukrainians beat him back, and then.
Oh.
I hope Vlad flades.
Your face there.
I hope he just fades into history and doesn't do anything else.
For real.
Same with our next presidential election. I hope nothing crazy happens.
Oh, freak.
Oh yeah.
Who
It looks
knows?
like round 2. We're getting a repeat. That's what it looks like.
Oh, of the
Biden Trump
2020.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Throwback.
Which is horrible.
Throwback.
Gosh.
Oh my God. Yeah.
We run a comedy show here in America.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
We're like, what would be the best? What would make people laugh? People are sad again. People are bored.
We need other countries to laugh at us.
We need other countries to laugh at us and just to be nervous all the time. I want them to be very nervous. Why don't we have a repeat? How's that sound, Harry?
Just a repeat.
Yeah.
Just bring back our 2 best candidates for president ever.
We get Sleepy Joe and Live Wire Trump.
Sleepy Joe and Orange Boy.
Orange Man.
Orange Man.
Orange Man. The Wheaties spokesperson.
Yes, the Wheaties spokesperson. Yep.
But like, yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
Orange to Wheaties, something like that.
From white to Wheaties.
From white to Wheaties. That's an old
They
episode.
should just have on the crayon instead of orange. It's just Wheaties.
We'd all understand it.
We'd get it. You'd get it because you guys are all our goatlings.
Oh yeah.
Soon to be goats. I hope.
Soon to be goats. But
yeah.
well, thanks for joining us today.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun. Like we said, check us out on pretty much all platforms. You can hear our podcast.
Yep.
We also have our YouTube, which is To Become a Goat, and our Patreon as well.
Patreon / To Become a Goat.
Yep.
Instagram
check us out there.
is at To Become a Goat Podcast because someone else has taken To Become a Goat, and I can't find them, and I don't know who. But when I find you,
we will find you.
We will find you,
and we will.
We have
take that name through fierce negotiation.
Yes, we are. We're gonna be Sealand royalty, so watch out. We have a fierce reputation.
We are about to be Lord To Become a Goat, so
Lord,
watch yourself,
Sir To Become a Goat.
Exactly.
Mind you,
that's what we need to do. Is one of us needs to be a Sir, and one of us needs to be a Lord, so we can have our military force, and then our leader.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. That's perfect.
So. We'll have to duke it out on who gets to be the knight.
Well, my bank account says I'm Lord.
My bank account's telling me I'm a Lord.
Yeah, I know my place in the social structure here. Yeah, I'm at the bottom. Yeah, oh yeah.
I mean, I'm not very much different here, so
yeah.
At least you have somewhat of an income.
My coin purse stays shut, friend.
You're not gonna show up to Sealand tossing coin pouches?
No. No. If I do, I'm gonna take them back. I'm gonna go back. I'm like, I actually need that one back.
You're gonna drop it in their hand and be like, that should cover it, and then just like lean in and take it again.
Just
sorry.
I thought you were someone else.
I'm a lord.
I'm a lord. Well, anyways,
but yeah, check us out on all your platforms. Keep an eye out for our YouTube videos and shorts.
Yeah, if you like what we do, don't be shy. Subscribe, and helps us out.
Tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your dad.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Tell them all. Alrighty.
We'll see you later.
We'll see you guys later. Peace.
Bye.